students. I hope you are all doing good. You are all ready for 5th day's lesson in 9th English medium mathematics, Introduction to Euclidean Geometry. Let us quickly recall what we have studied in 4th day. We were discussing about axioms and postulates. In that one we are discussing about postulates, and then we discussed about given sentences are true or false. One sentence is asked, there are infinite numbers which can pass through two distinct points. Between two distinct points, only one straight line can pass. Therefore, given statement is false. Next, a terminated line can be produced indefinitely on both sides. Yes, of course, it can be extended in both the sides. So, statement is true. Two circles are equal, then their radii are equal. Of course, true. Congruent circles will have equal radii. Then, three line segments are given of equal length. First one equal to second one equal to third one. Therefore, first and third are same. True. According to axiom, things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. All those points discussed in the previous class. Now let us come to today's lesson. We are going to define few words. Definition of parallel lines. If I take a scale, its opposite edges are parallel. However you extend, they won't meet in another. Such lines are called parallel lines. You already knew about it. Then perpendicular line. One line is there. If you draw a line, makes an angle 90 degree with it, then the two lines are said to be perpendicular. Line segment. In a bigger line, a part is taken, it is called as a line segment. Radius of a circle. When a circle is drawn, distance from center to any point on the circumference is called as a radius. You are already aware of that fact. Next, square. What is a square? How do you draw a square? All four sides equal, all four angles equal to 90 degree, diagonals perpendicularly bisecting each other, four-sided figure. What do you call that four-sided figure? Quadrilateral. So, definition can be given. Okay, now let us write one by one. First one, parallel line. Daily copy the notes that are discussed in the class. Write all maths work in a single notebook. We will give one day. On that day you should submit the notes for correction. Parallel line completed. Now let us write the definition. When two straight lines are produced indefinitely, when two straight lines are produced indefinitely or infinitely also can be written. If they do not have if they do not have any common points, when two straight lines are produced indefinitely, if they do not have any common points, such lines are called parallel lines. This is one of the definition I have given. If you have any other proper definition, you can write that one also. The idea is that lines should not meet one another, however they are extended. If they do not have any common points, such lines are called parallel lines. Second definition, perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. If two straight lines makes an angle 90 degree, at their point of contact. If two straight lines make an angle 90 degree at their point of contact, such lines are called perpendicular lines. If two straight lines make an angle 90 degree at their point of contact, such lines are called perpendicular lines. Completed? Shall you copy the next one? Next, line segment. Line segment. Part of a straight line. How do you define a line segment? Part of a straight line. Next, radius of a circle. Radius of a circle. Distance between center and any point on the circumference. Distance between center and any point on the circumference you can add is called radius, or you can stop at circumference. Distance between center and any point on the circumference. Next point, square. A quadrilateral with all four sides equal. A quadrilateral with all four sides equal and four angles equal to 90 degree and 4 angles equal to 90 degree, diagonals bisecting each other, at 90 degree is called a square. All these points we already studied in the previous classes. Just recalling all those points and making a list. That's it. Now next question. In the figure, if AC is equal to BD, prove that AB is equal to CD. Draw a line segment of 8 or 9 centimeter length. Mark the ends as A and D. In between somewhere mark B and C. Now can you see 4 points? A, B, C, D. What you have to show? AB is equal to CD. What is given? AC is equal to BD. From A to C is equal to B to D. Copied the question. Everyone completed drawing figure? Shall we write answer? Okay. Now, to get AC, I should add AB to BC, isn't it? Similarly, to get BD, I should add BC to CD. Write them. AC is equal to AB plus BC. BD is equal to BC plus CD. AB plus BC, BC plus CD. But AC is equal to BD. Therefore, AB plus BC is equal to BC plus CD. In place of AC, AB plus BC. In place of BD, BC plus CD. BC is present in both the sides. We can cancel. So what will remain? AB is equal to CD. Everyone copied? This much is enough for today. We will meet in tomorrow's class. Bye.